Hello and welcome. And I just wanted to share with you something that is super special to me and maybe to the rest of you that may be watching and listening. It is the Apple Technical Bulletin binder. I'm going to talk about this in this video, but if you don't want to hear me talk about it and you just want to get into it, I did digitize and scan all about 600 pages, and the PDF is below in the description. It's about 400 megabytes. High quality images, as high quality as I could get them with this scanner, and search, the text is searchable, so it's been OCR'd. So go ahead and jump over that way if you're interested in that, or you can do both, watch and download at the same time. But let's get into it. So where did I get this thing? There's a man named Bill. He's an older gentleman. I bought Macintosh computers from him in the past. And he recently reached out to me again and said, "Hey, Matt, I want you to buy the rest of my collection of computers and books and manuals that are Apple related." And of course, took him up in the offer. And this was in that collection. And this one interested me the most because when I was looking around at books, the other books that I had, and looking up their prices, see how much they were, see what kind of significance they have in a collector's to a collector, to an Apple vintage collector. This one I could not get any information on. Of course, it didn't show up on eBay, didn't show up in Google. Like I think I have good Google food, but I'm questioning myself because I'm not getting any information about this binder in particular, or even very much information at all about technical bulletins, or any technical bulletins that have been digitized, and being able to look them up and, or anything, or especially even buying them online. So maybe this is kind of a cry for help for anybody that may know more about this, because I don't have all the issues in here. It would be really nice to have a full, complete, digitized collection of all the technical issues out there. So if you know, hit me up in the comments, or you can hit me up directly. So inside the binder here, the first thing that we see is kind of loose leaf papers in the front. I don't know what is supposed to be in this binder. I guess it can be whatever you want. They give you the binder at some point when you buy the technical bulletin. But for this person, they, I don't know, printed this out maybe, or maybe this was this was actually mailed out and printed by Apple. But this is the only loose leaf article that I have in here, talking about memory configurations. But this is the meat and potatoes right here, the technical bulletins, and I am starting off with issue 4. Issues 1, 2, and 3 are not here. I don't know where to get them, and I don't know how to complete this at all. So again, if anybody has information on that, that would be great. But this issue here starts at May, June 1989, and this technical bulletin goes over primarily Macintosh material, not just the computers themselves, but also peripherals, how to network them, and a lot of printer stuff as well, Apple printer stuff. And it goes over software as well, OS recommendations for the hardware for that point in time. And I'll kind of briefly show you some of the content inside here, but I'm not going to go through every page because that would take forever. It's about, again, 600 pages total between all of these issues. This is a letter that I guess you would get when you subscribe to the Macintosh Technical Bulletin. These were $129 a year to have a subscription to this, and I'm not sure if it was just $129 and that's it, or did you have to be part of a reseller or authorized repair program as well? I am not sure. But here's a letter telling you that this particular issue here came with software, which was just the text of this issue on a floppy drive and says that you can distribute it onto your own in-house electronic bulletin board. I don't have one myself, so but I don't even have the software. Like, I only have the text. I only have the papers. I don't have the software at all. and I haven't seen them online either. So everything is elusive with this and mysterious. But here's what would be inside the disk contents for this particular issue, the 1989 August issue. So issue number 5 for Macintosh. I'm missing issues 6 and 7. There's another Macintosh related technical bulletin issue. Number 9 for April 1990. Number 10 for June 1990. What else? So do I have 11? I do not have 11. I have issue 12. Here's 13. And you might notice a difference here between here and here. Macintosh and education. So it looks like there's a separate technical bulletin. I don't know if it was a separate subscription, but it's obviously different material and different contents inside of this one. Mostly tailored towards those who work in education, like sysadmins that work in education, because there's a lot of talk about how to connect Macintoshes together, because that's what you would do in a school, to kind of connect them up to a server or a workstation, and just basic troubleshooting that would be helpful for those that do work in education. And this actually starts at issue 12 for the education portion. So this is another confusing portion, because when you open this up and you look, it says Apple debuts the Education Technical Bulletin. It makes it seem like this is the first issue for education, but they call it issue 12. So I'm a little confused in here. Unless, oh yes, because there's an issue 12 here, so I have no idea. I would figure they would call this issue 1 for education. I don't know. Wish I had answers, but I don't. There's issue 13. This one's a little water damage there, and some crinkled pages, but the text is there. None of the pages are missing. And that I only have a couple of these education technical bulletins, and then there's a Apple II technical bulletin, issue 8, starting for March 1990. So it looks like the Apple II and Macintosh technical bulletins were available side by side for a while. And I'm guessing the Apple II technical bulletins are going to be on their way out about this time, because they're trying to really push for Macintosh about that time. A lot of Apple II, E, GS, I don't see the C. I wonder if that's been rotated out. Talking about more peripherals, talking about local talk Q&A. I got a few of these issues for the Apple II. And at the very back, we have another Macintosh Technical Bulletin, issue number 8, which I think is a duplicate. Yeah, so this is a duplicate bulletin. That's just sitting in the back. So that's everything that I have in here. Again, this has been digitized and ready for you to look and see yourself. I'm making it available to everyone that is interested. You know, I don't want to keep this to myself. That's selfish, and you know, I'm excited about the information inside, and I hope that there are others that are excited as well, and maybe those who might have more information about where we can find all these missing issues and be able to digitize and upload those up as well. And if you're still around, and I don't know if you know these answers to these questions, but I would like to find a place to upload this to where it is searchable by Google. Right now they're uploaded to Mega, which is just a file storage, or you know, a simple file sharing site that, you know, Google does not look through, and you know, what is it? Doesn't scan, doesn't crawl for those files in there. So I'm trying to wonder where the best place is to upload those PDFs to where someone wants to search for a particular term, they might pull up this bulletin and get more information. Other than that, again, very excited to share this with you, and I hope you are excited as well. And if you have any questions or any other extra answers that, I don't have much answers at all, just hit me up in the comments or directly, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you.